Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. We're back on good old Satisfactory, back on the Drunken Dragon Gaming server. And he's going to be joining us tonight as well on his stream. A link to his channel will be down in the description below, as well as on the on my YouTube's main page. You can find them there if you just scroll down a little bit underneath the friendly content creator section. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be joining him. We're probably going to be doing some more rail today. Now I know we haven't been on this for quite a while, so you know, there's a lot of stuff that you guys have not seen and stuff like that. But that's just the way it goes. Sometimes either I can't record or I record and something happens to it, like last stream. I recorded and then the freaking video got corrupted, so it was unfortunate. But that's okay. We'll do some building this time and show you, you know, some of my building techniques and stuff like that for Rails. But anyway, like I said, we are going to be doing that, and we're going to be joining him in stream, so he will be in the chat. But yeah, so anyway, I think we're ready to go. So yep, let's get on in. Let's do some building.
How we doing, JJ? Frostbite? All right. So, and these are already powered on. So yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of running the materials out to where it's gonna go. So I'll leave that for Tundra to decide on how he wants to run that to load up a train. Because all of this material here is all gonna go load trains.
Yeah, I've been up in the Titan Forest building the rail through there to get to the aluminum factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just debating on wow, getting lag already.
Yeah, a little bit.
Debating on what the build for tonight's gonna be. But I see our fuel factory is running top notch. Went and checked our reservoirs. One reservoir is actually getting close to being full, which is good, because that means that we got just that tiny bit of overage, which means that thing being full, it'll keep this thing running non-stop, as long as we keep getting compacted coal.
Yep.
And we've got that set up, and I believe you said you added the additional assembler, so
Yep. Yeah, we did actually run out. I went and checked on it, and I was just like, and I finished the bypass through the desert cliff. And I was just like, oh, this train station's completely out. The train comes back empty, loads up one car with a little bit, and then it's like, oh, that's not good. So yeah. I set up the machine, and looks like it's filled back up. That's good.
Yeah, that last machine was going to give us an overage on the compacted coal.
Yep.
And we had just enough to where we could do that, so it gives us enough to fuel all of our refineries and have a little extra left over, so that, you know, that little bit of extra left over is massive. Because if you don't have that little bit extra left over, you're going to run out. So let's take a look at our map. Where do we want to go? And we got the nitrogen extraction over there. Still need a train going down to there. But Tundra's coming through the Titan Forest, which means he can come from the aluminum factory down to the nitrogen extraction.
Yeah, eventually that's going to loop back around to the power station. That's my plan.
Okay.
Let's go all the way through the Titan Forest, through the grasslands, and all the way to the edge of the map, and then circle back around.
Right, and then have your interconnecting rail lines, so that when you tell the trains to go places, it'll choose its own route of whatever its most quote unquote most efficient route is.
Yeah, there'll be bypasses in there somewhere, in some of those spots. So.
So let's see.
Just getting that main artillery line through the Titan Forest and into the grasslands areas.
Yep.
That's going to take a long while to get that rail done. So there's a lot of I don't know, land in between here and there.
Lot of mileage to cover.
Yeah. I mean, if you looked at your save, you probably already have many, many kilometers of rail right now.
Oh, I bet. So, all right. So nitrogen's going to be a bust for tonight.
Yeah. I tried to get through the Titan Forest, but I got caught up in the got caught up in the quartz
Gotcha.
stuff. So
Because what I'm going to be trying to do now is I'm going to try to build factories that are nearby your pre-existing rail line.
okay.
Since you already got such a expansive area, I mean, I may pull the factory back far enough to where you can split off the rail line and have kind of a train stop for that factory.
Well, yeah. If you look at the steel factory, that's the optimal one. That's the optimal setting for a train station.
All right, where's the steel factory? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while.
That's at the edge of the White Desert.
White Desert.
Yeah, the desert you're in now, it's at the edge of it, up north.
Okay, all right.
Can I?
Oh, the steel factory over by the coal plant.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure if we'd done another steel factory.
No, that's the only one. That thing's been put through hell and back for my rail.
What do we need?
Especially through the desert. Freaking cliff edges and stuff, all the bridges and stuff I had to build, and I wanted it to look nice, so I built it out of steel. And
right.
There's probably hundreds of thousands of steel within just that bypass alone.
Oh, I got me a handy dandy little train right here.
Yep, that's got your inventory in it too.
Oh, nice. We'll take it on a ride. So we're gonna stop halfway through because I got a spot where I want to drop a radar tower. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stop halfway through and check to see what I had in my inventory because there might be enough in there. Then we're gonna stop right up here because that electrical tower is at the perfect height to come across from. Let's see. Well, we had circuit boards, but we didn't have any cable. Go figure. All right, so we gotta go get some cable. Let's see. Best place to go steal some cable.
Be all the way back up at the where the hub was.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yep. Next closest place would be the mall.
Yep. So I'll stop at the old hub.
Yeah.
I know what. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's steel factory. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be going right by the train station building, so.
Work on our way up the roller coaster.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, again.
Yeah, I just got my accordion.
I love how the train just deals with that. Just like, oh, you need to be further back here, so let's just put the engine inside the cars.
Yep.
Uh,
And then throws us in reverse for a second.
yep. Oh, it's really fun when you almost completely stop where you're trying to stop, and then you go back
Oh yeah.
several rail sections way back behind you. It's just like, oh, okay, because that's where you actually were.
Oh, cable. Grab a few stacks. Midnight Gamer, what's going on? Good to see you. What's going on over here? What has happened? What has happened to my factory over here?
No idea. I haven't been to that part of the area in a long time. Probably not since we were last over there.
This is making iron plates. That's already kicked out at max. $37.5 per minute. 70. Oh, it needs 75 wire per minute. And that is definitely not 75 wire per minute. That is half of that.
Mhm.
Well then.
Had that happen on a game on Sunday. Like well, something similar. I was playing. I was like, I needed so much wire per minute for. I can't remember for something, but yeah, I had. I put the overclocking cores in it, but I never actually overclocked it, so it just ran out.
Well, those are all overclocked the way they're supposed to be, but unfortunately, they weren't set for any kind of storage. They're all going straight into. They're going straight into my computer factory.
Oof. I have to buy them.
Yep, think so.
So I've got some, but I'm very very far away.
Right. Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not making any over here. Anywhere. No, I'm not making any over here. Okay. I thought I put a store over here. I guess not.
Oop.
Well then. Parts. There. That takes care of that. Hope you're doing well tonight, Midnight Gamer. And back down the hill we go. Oh, definitely in the Matrix. Just had deja vu. The manta ray just flew by me twice.
Who knew?
Yeah, y'all didn't know it, but Tundra's the chosen one.
Oh, yeah. What am I chosen for? Don't tell me. Am I being voluntold?
You want the construction to be over at my place or your place? Well, that just means, you can stop bullets with the wave of your hand. I thought you meant your place. I just thought I'd clarify. Because then I was going to be concerned because I was going to go, is there something you know that I don't know? Because I don't have any construction going on at my place right now. I have construction that needs to happen in my place. I got to tear apart the stairs on my front porch and rebuild them. Been talking to my wife, haven't you? Y'all got a plan. Gonna make me a new honeydew list, aren't you? Man, this rail line looks so good. I love how you take advantage of the terrain and making sure that, you know, it's not like you're building right on top of the water.
Yeah. I always like to work with it.
I don't know if I'll be joining Da Vinci because they play at a different time than I do. But I have my own Valheim dedicated server. So more likely I'll be running it on my own. What's going on, DJ? Hit the brakes. 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 No, brakes. Yes, brakes. Thank you. Jeez. All right, we'll come back to this soon. Well, no. We're going this the easy way. Now, how's that going to look? Yep, should be tall enough to where the train will pass underneath it. Yes, I know I can go farther, but the farther I go, the lower the line's going to get. So I wanted to...
You're going to put a factory out there in the middle of the desert?
Possibly. Depends on what materials I find out here.
Yeah, it's an easy area to build out there, so. It's nice and there's not a whole lot of crap in the way.
Yep.
Like the desert.
Oh, I know. If we could build like this, you know, I'd love to have this little handy dandy build tool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is have the materials nearby, and you just boop, and it just
Yep.
zoops them over, builds it. 5 seconds.
Look at the map. All right, I want to get up to here. See, I want to be up on top of that ridge. Well, and having the electrical hover pack, you know that all you have to have is electricity nearby.
Yeah, but you actually have to have it nearby for it to be useful.
True.
So I take both. So that way, when I don't have electricity nearby, I can still fly around, and if I do, then I can fly around without using fuel.
Speaking of which, I gotta go pick up some fuel. Are you ready? All right, perfect. This is pretty much where I wanted to be. So we are going to put down...
Yeah, DJ.
the...
DJ has joined the chat.
Yep. All right, there we go. Now we can see things. Got iron. There is not much over here.
Nope, but what do you need? We can probably send it.
I was going to be building a heavy modular frame where the nitrogen was going to have to come to go to the blender to make the fused modular frames.
You building a heavy modular frame? Or are you building...
Well, heavy, because you got to have the heavy modular frame to...
Right, but you already have a heavy modular frame factory.
True, but it's not really producing a whole lot, is it?
Yeah, he's got like many, many heavy modular frames in there.
Well, no, per minute.
Actually,
What's he making per minute?
I don't know. There's a lot of machines in there, though. I think he was using one of the alternates, if I remember. I think it was assemblers in there. Or we don't have an alternate. No.
Depending on what he's running with, then
Suppose I could go find out.
Could be an option.
I'm not too far from there. I can follow his one of his what is this? Oh wait, no, this is Caterium. Where's this going? Going a long ways. Oh, this goes to the... Okay, that's the high-speed factory.
Yeah, the high-speed factory, yeah, we had to pull some longer belts.
Yep.
Because we're having to pull stuff from multiple spots.
Yeah. Nope. Well, I get there a little faster if I'd stop getting sent back, several hundred feet. Oh, take a look here. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, definitely getting some lag.
I haven't had issues since I got my new modem. I mean, it still takes forever to actually get into the server, but I haven't had any issues connecting lately. I'm thinking maybe it was the internet that was the issue for some reason. I have no idea why. The internet worked perfectly fine. It's just connecting to the server sometimes just would not do it.
Right. Yeah, and so chat, I'm super excited with the announcement from conveyor Studios that,
yeah.
I'm excited and sad all at the same time. There will not be any more updates for the game.
Well, content updates, big ones.
Yeah, no more content updates. Still doing some patching and stuff, but 2024, apparently, they have decided that's when we're going to find out what to do with the SAM ore and the Mercer spheres and all that stuff, because it's going to leave early access. Gone home, what's going on? All right, now.
What's this?
I said. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, yeah. I guess all that machines were just the beginning sections of it.
Yeah, so
he's got one in there that's making 5 per minute. That's it.
Yeah, so that's not nearly enough.
Well, could expand his section. He's got a lot of area in here. Well, some area. And it's already hooked up to the rail network to deliver. I don't know if...
Oh boy. Reroute that one first.
What'd you do?
Where's the engine? Where's the engine?
I'm also looking forward to the 1.0.
Because I'm blocking our. How am I gonna fix this? If I just start moving, will that train start moving on its own?
No, you have to turn on automatic driving again. Yeah, if they crash, they go into manual mode.
All right. Train menu. Let's come back to Coltrane. Turn on self-driving. Now hang on, train.
It's gonna
You
pull
gotta
up.
give me.
It'll pull up to the thing and stop.
Okay. So you gotta let me get my train out of the way. Because now I'm about to go all the way down to the fuel factory.
Turn around. Because you're on a live dual rail, so
I am.
going backwards. Yep.
I was afraid that was gonna happen.
This is like roughly how many heavy modular frames are you gonna need per minute?
I don't know. I gotta pull up a blender to see what the fuse modular frame needs.
Let me pull it up in here. In fuel. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Oh wait, do we not have in? No, we have them unlocked.
Yeah, we got them. Big on
Oh,
the blender.
it's not infused, it's fused. Okay, that's why I couldn't
Yes.
find it. Alright, so the normal recipe 1.5 heavy modular frames per minute. And if you want to fully overclock it, you need 3.75.
Okay, and he's making 5 per minute?
Yep, and he's making 5 per minute.
Okay, well, I mean, that's enough for an overage, so.
Yeah. Fully overclocked, you're
Oh,
making 3.75 fused modular frames. So it's 1-to-1 on the modular frames, or on the heavy modular frames. Fully overclocked, 187 aluminum casings per minute. 93.75 nitrogen gas.
nitrogen we got covered.
Yeah.
I got so much nitrogen coming right now that it's ridiculous.
It's coming out of your ears.
Well, I mean, I built, what, 20 of the industrial fluid and gas buffers and stacked them on top of each other?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot you did that. And he's also got enough room in here that to do a second manufacturer as well. Plenty of room inside this building. So,
Okay.
yeah.
But does he have enough in there to fulfill what it needs?
To do a second one,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, none of the constructors are overclocked. Well, that one is, but he's got so many damn machines in here. He got everything. He doesn't need nothing for this factory, other than raw resources. It makes it all. It makes it all.
Well, because he was building that back before we had trains.
Yep.
Yeah, the 1.0 release is going to be awesome, I think. You know, because we're going to get a storyline. We're going to find out what to do with all the different things.
Yeah.
We can get the lady to stop yelling at us to comply.
Uh-huh.
And lasers.
Yes. All the lasers. I can't wait. That was good. I love that. almost had me for a second until it started getting a little bit ridiculous. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, so they're doing 3 updates. All right.
yeah. And then it was going to be just like Fortnite.
Yes, Fortnite, all the dances. Oh my gosh. What was I doing? Oh, right.
Now I get to see if I can find another train to crash into.
Well, they only got technically 3 if you count mine.
Right. But I got to go down where the other one is because I'm going to go get some fuel because I'm almost out.
As long as you're going the right way. Oh yeah, you'd be going by the that circuit board train, that one that's carrying
Right.
circuit boards and rubber, which is hilarious. Yeah, you might want to stop by the spiral for a few seconds, let the game catch up with you. So that's the troubled spot.
So I'm not going to go on the spiral. I'm making a left before the spiral.
I know, but it's that area. It's that whole section right next to there that I have trouble
It must
with.
be where the grid splits.
Yeah. Something. I was thinking since it's working with nanite, it's the that's kind of the right there is kind of the border between those 2 biomes. So I was thinking maybe that.
I wonder what's going on with my Steam. I'm seeing some weird stuff going on.
Oh, you're talking about the fog?
No. I've got like DJ started playing a game. I have no idea what he started playing because Reese just in the last half an hour or so, it keeps coming up with so is playing blank. I mean, literally has the word blank in brackets.
Oh, that's a little strange. A little bit.
It is. This is the upgraded accordion train. Unfortunately, it doesn't play polka music while you're driving.
No, but it can honk. Well, bullet horn, I guess. So that's something. They also mentioned that in the update video too, that they're going to be working a lot harder on dedicated servers and stuff. So
Yep.
they're going to start fixing issues since they're re-merging their studio.
Yep. Stay to the left. Took that turn at 90 kilometers an hour.
Well, the train's got special gyros in it, and
Apparently.
a bunch of technobabble that keeps it on the rail.
That happened because your Pal World crashed? Okay. Boy, this is a super accordion. That's a lot of screws per minute.
Yep.
That's going to require steel screws. Oh, wait until we pass by this area.
Yeah, steel screws does 260 on one machine.
All right. And we can park right here. Because nothing's going to come through here.
The compacted coal train comes through that area.
It does?
Yeah, that's the only way it can get to the desert.
Oh. Well, crap.
There's a empty spot underneath the where the train goes for the rubber and the.
Say, Thunder just doesn't want me to have a parking spot. That's all it is.
But you know that where the computers or where the circuit boards and stuff are being brought in from that other train. There's 2 train stations in there.
I'll just go park up above.
That works too.
Because I love the accordion. Let's grab a beer while we're doing this.
Yep.
Bill, what's going on? Alright, I came over here. Why did I come over here? Oh, that's right. Oscillators. Alright. This thing's overclocked. It's doing 11.25 plates per minute at the moment. Oh, the bolted iron plate. Okay, so that needs...
Yep.
Holy crap, 180 iron plates per minute?
But you're also
500 screws per minute?
But you're also pushing 15 reinforced plates versus 5.
Yeah. I'm currently making 21 plates per minute. Even if I jack that up, that's only 50. And this wants 180. So I need 4 machines for that. I don't have any space over here. Well, if you want it being loud, I can always turn down your volume on Discord.
Yeah, I usually do anyway.
I've got no space. And really, I need steel coming in here. Yeah, the cliff is in my way. Let's see.
Yay, more puzzles. Just what you
Yep.
wanted. Oh, actually,
What can I do to expand this? I mean, that's easy enough to come out that way, but if I come out too far, I mean, right now it doesn't look horrible because it's only a little bit of an overhang. But if I come out much farther, then I'm going to have a floating building. I don't want a floating building.
Well, you have to put it on stilts.
Yeah, those are really long stilts.
Or take advantage of the space underneath and build another floor for more stuff.
Well,
Like if you need more space, just build that.
Yeah, the problem is that even underneath, I'm not going to have enough space. Not for what needs to be built. So...
Well, always build a new factory. Start somewhere else.
I won't need to start anywhere else. I can do it here. I always have to build it on an upper story, and then have the materials come down.
That works too.
Because I'd just be one level above it. Because this is where we're building that. This is the computers that's choking right now because we're not making the oscillators that it needs. Plenty of room to be able to run some kind of floor hole down. Oh, I hate doing that. A double floor hole, trying to line them up. Alright, but we gotta have steel. There's the iron node that I was talking about. This thing's untouched, so we can just put a drill on top of this and pull it up and over. Or these guys are just Mark II. I up that. And I up this one. That one's already maxed. 600 parts per minute. The belt can handle 700 something.
780.
That means I'd have to pull off of this coal line. Not sure how close I am getting to causing that thing to choke. Oh, I had a... Alright, there's the coal. Okay, yeah, so we can crank that up to 600 because it's only doing 480. So that will work out okay. Oh, but I need to upgrade these. Great. I need aluminum sheets.
Oof. You were nowhere near aluminum sheets.
Yeah. But to get the coal going the way that I need it to,
It's gonna have to buy them, I suppose.
yeah. Oh, I should go reset that thing back to what I had it making. So at least we're still getting the trickle of oscillators going. Because right now it's not going to make any because I just changed the recipe on that thing.
Hmm.
Because I was, I was doing math.
Yeah,
And then didn't think about the fact that I needed to put it back.
as Satisfactory players are one to do. Oh,
Put this
uh-oh.
back to the stitched.
Oh, it just disappeared. Okay. Threw down a bomb and it disappeared. I thought the game was about to go haywire for a minute.
Alright, I'll keep that running for a moment. because everything kind of backed up for a second. All right, top floor for making reinforced iron plates. And we'll be making a whole lot more than what we're making down here. And then we can bring it down to here to attach into this belt. So it'll feed into this machine, which is making even over a clock. This thing's only making 2 crystal oscillators a minute, 2.5 crystal oscillators a minute. I mean, we only need 6.25 reinforced iron plates per minute. This is making 11.25 iron plates per minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here? 6.25 reinforced iron plates per minute. That's what it needs. Six. So this only needs 41 wire per minute. 42 wire. 42 wire and 21 iron plates. Alright, we are making 56.25 wire per minute. So that's got it with the wire per minute that it needs. $50 per minute on the iron plates has got what it needs. Oh, I tried cranking it up so it had a little bit of a backup. That's what it was. And then I got this thing here. Oh. Ew. There's the problem. Because this needs 70 wire per minute. This is making 56.25 wire per minute. This making 56.25 wire a minute. So that's 113 per minute. No, yeah, 113 per minute. But this one is getting cut in half. Which means it's making 28.12. And this needs 41 wire per minute. It's choking on the wire. I've got space here to add more wire. I can just do that. Give me a constructor. Kind of line up something like this. That's such a silly setup. Give me a splitter. That's going to go there. I don't have... Hold on. What do I have? Because I don't need a crazy belt. That's going to go there. Alright, now we need power for this. Now, remove that. So now, this is making...
To harvest this specimen.
This is making 56 wire a minute. This needs 41 per minute. Alright, we're covered there. Sheets. We're making 50 per minute. We're good there. This wants 70 wire per minute. That's making 56. So we can downgrade this definitely. Yeah, that's plenty. Just do it basic. There. Easy fix. Oh, and we wanted this running a little bit stronger. Give it an 8.4. 8.4, we're still making plenty. So, problem solved. No problem, man. Go ahead and jump in voice, because you should be able to see us on my Discord. We're not in a hidden channel. And I'll adjust your volume as needed.
Yep.
And then I'll send you the details. I gotta look at my DMs to Tundra. Oh, geez, that's gonna be from a long time ago.
Yeah. And when I got my new what do you call it? My new router, I actually had to go and find it because it said I wasn't able to join the server because I wasn't authenticated.
Oh.
So I had to re-authenticate. Because when you get a new router, usually your modem's gonna give it a new
Yeah,
address.
new IP, but you're getting there's a lot more that goes with it on that.
Yeah.
Scrolling back a ways. All right, now I'm all the way back at the beginning of our chat.
I think that was just about the beginning. That was like one of the first things you sent to me.
Oh, yep, there it is. I think it's the very first thing I ever sent you.
Yep.
All right. Gone home. You got yourself muted right now.
Nah, there we go. That sounds much better.
All right. Well, welcome. And
Hello.
I just shot you a DM on Discord that gave you the information to be able to join into the dedicated server for Satisfactory.
Might have to tell him how to do the port thing. The port number.
Oh yeah. So that first string of numbers I gave you,
Yeah.
you'll see you got little periods in between the first four numbers. Those first four numbers are your IP address. Then you have a colon. You're going to ignore the colon. We're not going to use it at all. And then there's a number that comes after that colon. That number after the colon is your port. So when you go to join a dedicated server, it's going to ask you for two pieces of information. What's the IP address and the port? And you'll put that in. And then when you ask it to join, it's going to ask you for a password. That's the second line that I sent you. Hopefully I made that clear as mud.
Well, if I could strip a computer down and put it back together, I should be able to do this.
Think you got it? Well, I mean, I've been in IT since '87, so I'm an old
You
man.
need to be authenticated to see this information.
Yeah, it's going to ask you for the authentication, so that's going to ask you the password.
Cool thing is though, once you've done it once, you don't have to do it again.
Unless you swap out your unless you swap out your router.
Yeah.
Did it work for you?
Just okay. That's twice in a row it's turned around and said that. Your connection to the house has been lost.
Oh, yeah, we get that from time to time. It sounds like you're probably in Europe.
Yeah, UK.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
running?
So,
Are you running mods, perchance?
Turned it off, just loaded the game up as usual through the Steam.
oh, that may be part of your problem. So if you're running mods, you're using the Satisfactory mod manager, right?
Turned that off, closed
So what you have to do, and it's ridiculous that it works this way. You have to open the game using the mod manager, but on the mod manager, you turn off the mods.
Yeah, there's a switch at
There's
the
a
top.
little switch to tell it to turn off mods.
it. I remember. Can't we make things simple?
Yeah. Oh, it annoyed the crap out of me. After I installed the mod manager because I joined somebody else's Satisfactory, and then all of a sudden I couldn't join mine, and I'm going, "What in the world is going on? Why can't I join mine?" And I come to find out that mod manager really takes over Satisfactory.
Yeah, that's the reason it does that. Even if you launch the game normally, is the mods are temporarily installed into your game files via the mod manager.
Alright, so it sort of worms itself in and then you have to...
Yeah. And then when you turn the mod off, or the mod's off with that little switch, it'll uninstall all those mods out of your game files.
Alright.
Yeah.
As we say, round 3, let's see what it says.
But it's a great thing too, though, because then it makes hey, I see you joined.
Yeah, well, it's doing something.
So it's funny because my last playthrough on Satisfactory, I had Casper, who's in the UK, and Floristic, who's in Belgium, that were both playing with me on Satisfactory.
Yeah, I was watching their streams on that one. What was it? They did something with the hypertubes and sort of ingested themselves all over the place.
Oh yeah. They went nuts with the hypertubes.
It's about the same time I started watching Dragon. That's when he was having trouble with them hypertubes.
Oh no, that the trouble with the hypertubes was with the new update. The new update, Casper and Floristic didn't join me.
No.
But all right, I think we've got this thing sorted.
For a moment there, I was like jumping around trying to get my jetpack going. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm on a different place.
Yeah. As long as you remember that if you want your mods back on, you'll have to hit that switch again.
Yeah. Well, I'm only running one.
Yeah, well, that makes it fast and easy then.
Well, it's just to cut down the maths a bit. I've run pure nodes.
Oh, but that's gonna choke
Oh.
there. Crap. All right, where's this choking at? That's choking. Where? Are you maxed out? You are not. Okay. Now there is one freaky mod that I saw that I kind of wish that they would include in the 1.0. That's being able to breed. Being able to breed your slugs.
Never heard of that one. Well, I just died the simpler mod where you just buy the hard drives and the cores off of the store. You just buy them with tickets. Makes life easy.
Yeah.
I got tired of exploring the map that I've seen many times over. To hunt for slugs, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done.
Come on now. We need to get backed up. Waiting for this line to back up. This thing just not got an animation. I can't English anymore today.
Better slow down there. Let me catch up first.
All right. Well, that should take care of that problem. Hey, Frostbite. That is gone. Yep. Gone has joined us.
It hasn't gone home yet.
True. Frostbite. Yeah. You'd have to have a you'd have to have a blender to make slugs. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it requires nitrogen and fused frames and turbo motors to craft slugs.
Well,
But at least you'd be able to craft them.
Right. And it's only the blue ones.
You have to put them
I feel
through the nuclear process to turn them to purple.
Yeah, but it has to be the plutonium.
Yeah, you got to go through the particle accelerator, get to purple.
Yeah, nuclear will only turn them yellow. You got to go with the plutonium to get them to be purple.
Oh, jeez.
Grant, by the time you're at that point, then you're just left going, well, now what's the point? I already built everything. All right. Yep. All right. Lines are backed up the way I wanted them. That's going to back up eventually. Double checking. Yes, that will back up eventually. All right. The machine is fed. Jeez.
Feed the beast.
All because I came over here looking for crystal oscillators and realized that the machine was choking and I couldn't figure out why. And then after taking a multiple closer looks at it, getting ready to build that entire factory up on top of the building and all that kind of stuff, and then come to find out that the reason it was choking is that I just needed to make one more constructor. Because that's making 2.5 a minute. And then the computer factory. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, the server's going a little bit mad at the
Whoa.
moment.
Whoa. Give it a second. So what's probably happening there, and I encountered this in update 7 even, because I had people from Europe connecting into the dedicated server. Dedicated server is trying to send data out to all of us, and all of us are in different areas of the map. So it's trying to process that data from every area that we're in. And so the difference in the transfer rate of data between the server to me, because the server's in New York, and I'm just down in South Carolina, so the transfer to me is actually fairly quick. To Tundra, it's fairly quick because he's out in the Midwest. But then sending it across the ocean
It's me.
Actually did that. It was doing that exact same thing to me the other day, though. I was all by myself on the server, too, and I was just like, I cannot walk forward. I just cannot walk forward at all. I try to move, and it just puts me back where I was.
All right, yeah, we
Like,
are in.
I think it just happens randomly.
We are in perfect shape for that.
Did you manage to make it into the server there?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Probably sitting at the hub then.
Yeah, and like I said, if you want to pick Tundra's brain on trains, or if you want to go check out and see what he's doing, Tundra's going to really appreciate me telling him that, you can come in and pick his brain.
Oh, I've already been picking it. I've been throwing a few pictures up there, going, "Oh, what do you think?" And yeah,
I've seen him. Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to do all that kind of stuff when you can't,
But
actually communicate.
It's. I'm not gonna say it's horrible to say it. I think it's awesome getting to say it. I think it's absolutely awesome the fact that you watching my stream of Satisfactory and catching Tundra's stuff, that between the two of us, you decided you needed to get the game, and then you got sucked into it, and then you realize how many hours we will put into this game.
Yep. Let's see.
I've spent most of my time running from one factory to the other factory, just getting the bits I need to get up to where I have. And yeah,
You got
nice.
you got quick wire and power, right?
I tried to get up to the Boeing towers as quickly as possible so I could cut down the pain.
But if you use a zip line with those new towers that they got.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes life real easy.
All right, now that I've done that,
Heading over to Tan, I'll make you some gear.
what is?
Oh, jeez. Just got up there. Come on, game.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to take the train back to the hub.
No, that's a new view.
Did that to me before as well. Or the last time I was over
Right.
here trying to climb that damn ladder, and I get to the top, and then sending me all the way back down to the bottom.
Well, we're gonna try driving the accordion. We're gonna see how it works out for us.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? You get kicked out?
Yeah, Frostbite's saying that you have an excellent, not tutorial series.
Yeah, it's not a tutorial. Not at all.
It's just a few hints, and you have to figure out the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Imagine some people watching that content are going, what the heck?
Oh, the accordion is real today.
I'll make you one of them. put it? Let's grab a box.
Oh, definitely.
I'll throw you down the box next to the hub here. Let's start throwing some gear in it.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can aim for Tundra's train.
Well, mine's on the other side of the map still. I came over by
Okay.
foot. I didn't want to go through all the way through the desert canyon and then all the way to the steel factory and then back up to the hub.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long way out of my way.
Right, my luck, I'll probably end up falling into the void again.
Well, luckily no void near here.
I got no brakes.
Honk the horn, beep beep.
Yeah.
I forgot how to.
Left click. There you go. Oops. So there's that. There's that. My inventory's kind of full, so I'm having to do one at a time here. There's that.
It's always interesting to have somebody join the dedicated server when we've already built so much stuff. A teleporter, that would be awesome.
That.
Which I think it will. And the reason being is that there's a number of items that we even got through the advent calendar that specify the superposition oscillator. Superposition oscillator is an oscillator circuit that uses the mechanical resonance of a vibrating crystal to create a string vibration with a precise frequency, often used in teleportation technology and dimensional manipulation. So, will there be teleporters? I think so. That may be what some of those Mercer spheres and stuff have to be used for.
Yeah. I hope so, man.
Be interesting, but it might take some of the fun away from running across the place and running the trains.
Well, when you've done it a million times.
True.
Now watch, they're going to really mess with Tundra and go, all right, now that we're in 1.0, we put in a completely new map.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
We're looking at what, 2027 is when that update comes out. They're completely rebuild. Jeez, I mean, how long have they been working on this map?
Either that, or they decide to really mess with us, and instead of making a new map, they just turn this map 180 degrees.
That would really mess with me. Oh my gosh, I'd be lost.
But just think of all the slugs you would find. Gone Home's over here doing a dance. He's doing the pee dance. Look at that. Got his legs crossed. It looks like he's got to go to the bathroom. He's got his legs crossed and he's vibrating. Yeah. I think he might need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I think I got all the equipment.
Oh, now he thinks he's the Karate Kid.
Wait, actually, I'm missing one. Where's that? Oh, missing one. Yeah, missile.
Oh, Bill's trying to get frostbite to make soup. Yeah. Just remember, frostbite. The red mushrooms are the ones you want to use.
Yeah.
Red ones with the white spots. Because I mean, as we learned from Mario, it helps you build mass. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bill. You know what I do
There.
when my stomach's feeling wacky? I drink a beer.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not the best choice. And I still don't know who this mystery offline player is.
They've been here a while.
Yeah.
They have not been on.
I mean, they've been on one hell of a coffee break, man.
Yeah. If they ever do come back, it's gonna be what Elvis.
Make sure to give Gone Home a coffee mug.
Oh yeah, we have to. You can't make those.
Well, you gotta have a coffee mug while you're in the hover pack. So it's while you're hovering over top of your creation, trying to decide what you're going to do, you got your coffee there.
Then you forget to look at your power and you fall like a rock.
Oh yeah, but my question is how the heck the coffee stays hot? Because if you notice, that cup is just a tin cup. There is nothing special about it.
Yeah, tin cup I really want.
It's not even a ceramic mug. It's just tin.
Still,
but now, oh yeah. Now if I can get one in real life, now that'd be awesome.
They do have them. I just don't have the money.
Oh.
They even have the golden one too. You can buy the golden one.
Is it made out of gold?
No.
Well then, what good is it, man? I need that. Heavy metal poisoning. Okay, so Gone Home, things that we're looking for right now. Of course, we're still on a hard drive search. We need more hard drives.
Okay. That should be all the equipment you're gonna need.
Cool. Oh, did you give them? Hold on. Wait, I got one more thing to throw in there for you. You gave him a jetpack, right?
Yep. And
right,
fuel.
There's a little extra fuel.
I actually had a hard drive in my inventory, so I'm scanning it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, Tundra comes up clear. He's not giving me an echo. With Gone Home, it's his microphone.
There's an echo? I don't hear it.
Well, he's letting me know the voice audio through Discord has a tiny echo reverb sound to it. Oh god. Volk logged in?
Did he?
I hear the beeping.
No, I gave him a
great.
Yeah.
So Gone Home right now on a dedicated server. That object scanner.
Yeah.
Myself and Tundra, we are going to hear it no matter where on the map you are. We could be on opposite sides of the map, and we're going to hear it. Oh, there we go. See,
okay.
tunages. Oh, it's hilarious. The first time that happened, I was working on something with Tundra. And he and I were walking around and planning out our build and everything. And we kept hearing this beeping noise. I'm going, what is that beeping noise? And he's like, it sounds like an object scanner. I'm like, well, I don't have one. Do you have one? No. Why am I hearing a beeping noise? And all of a sudden, Vault jumps on and is like, oh, that's me? Why can I hear your object scanner? You're all the way down there at the coal.
Yeah, he was over in the grasslands there, clear across the freaking map. I don't know why. You might want to put on... Oh, you got it on. Okay. Yeah. So you got the filters in your inventory. If you come across any radiation, you'll be fine.
So...
Alrighty.
Alright, now... We got all kinds of things that need to be built. Gone Home, so take your pick.
Oh, and you can have Dragon's old train. He's sitting over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So this train down here.
Yeah, that one there.
It even has a empty car on it that you can use to load up with concrete and whatever else you want to use for your build wherever you're going to go.
Yep.
That way you don't have to keep on coming back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, just remember that some of the dual rail lines are live with automatic trains. So
Watch out for oncoming. Okay.
It's too bad we can't just take the train right off the line and get it out of the way.
Which
you
side of the
you
road are we
can
driving
if you don't have an inventory. You can pick up your train.
We're Americans, so we drive on the right side of the road instead of the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, so currently that train's on the wrong side. Fix it. There we go.
We've got plenty of power. I'm sure you saw that in the last
and the plumbing issues.
say in last week's stream. You saw our power. We are currently producing. Oh yeah, it actually maxed out. So we're good. We're at 27,000, almost 28,000 megawatts. So we got 10,000 megawatts available for builds. So yes, you are welcome to build wherever you want to. As far as what do we need? Good question. Well, I'm working on getting the fused modular frames, but Thunder Knight. Well, yeah, we could use a solid heavy modular frame factory because fused modular frames. We determined it was going to need how many heavy modular frames a minute?
Well,
the one the thing out.
It doesn't even need the factory that's already making it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we max it out, if we take the blender, throw 3 things into it, max it out.
Yeah. It only takes.
Still good.
Yeah, fully overclocked is 3.75 heavy modular frames per minute that it needs.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't need very many.
Okay.
And this factory over here is doing 5.
All right, so that still leaves a little overage, so we can still fill up at the shopping mall. Have you gone home? Have you seen the shopping mall?
Only on stream.
Okay. So if you follow this rail line and then follow that rail line up the hill, basically come down here and make a left. Follow that all the way up. You can go give yourself a little tour of the shopping mall.
And you can absolutely pick up the train and put it on the other the rail.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Just strip it down, put it in your pocket, and walk off.
Yep. As long as the train itself doesn't have an inventory in the car.
Oh yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean you can still pick it up, but more than likely you're going to end up with a box.
Huh. Apparently, I lost one of my engines.
Yeah, I stole it. It's like you don't need both of those. I put it on there because I was planning on coming back with you the next time you were on, but yeah, I ended up getting on before that, so
okay.
That's the only reason to have 2 engines, honestly, unless you have a long train.
I just like picking whichever train was facing the direction I was wanting to go. That way I don't have to drive in. That way I don't have to drive in reverse.
Well, I mean, if you empty that inventory now that you're back at the hub.
so you're bringing in the teleporters, right? All right. So we don't need the heavy modular frames, and I'm just waiting for you to run the train line to the nitrogen.
Yep, which I'm working on now. But yeah, since you're back at the hub, you should empty out that train car.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it though that I've got nowhere to put it.
Sink
It
it.
won't. It won't. It can't. It won't. It won't sink.
We'll put it in a box. Throw it at the hub. You don't need to carry it around. A lot of that stuff it can't be used anyway, so there's no reason to train it around all day.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I was just trying to. I was running through my head what to build.
Well, I mean, you can start on your infused factory or your fused modular frame factory.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a quick build. That's pretty easy. I mean, really, that's just a blender, and it's. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a train bringing the casings. How many cases? Oh, I gotta think about that.
Yeah, it was 100 and some. I think it was 187 per minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you might need to make sure that you're doing that.
Yeah, that was the train I got gutted on boy when it decided to get stuck in some boy log jam up the road.
So, gonna have to do up the aluminum factory, but because we got the new recipe, I can actually adjust that entire aluminum factory.
Well, you were going to anyway.
Yeah, because now that we got the sloppy aluminum, it produces so much aluminum.
Yeah, it sure does.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there and redo all that.
Well, there you go.
That's gonna take some math, but first I need to do the blender. Have a spot set up for it. The we don't have a train running through the Caterium factory, do we?
Yeah, there's a train running, picking it up. Well, it's not
And
running, but it's not dropping it off anywhere. But
Okay. That's what I was asking.
it is available to do that.
I don't need it to be. I wanted to make sure that I could park my train over there and not be in the way.
Oh, yeah. That whole line past actually the whole hub line, all the way up to the mall, all the way past the hub. None of that. There's no trains running that line, so
Okay.
there will be, but hasn't
What
gone.
did we get? Oh. Ooh.
What you got?
Ooh. Ooh.
sounds nice.
Oh, this one makes it hard because I have two items here that I'd love to go with.
The casings, if you want a tiebreaker, because we're already pulling copper over there,
Yeah.
and it does 112 per minute with one machine. So
Right, that's what I was looking at. I was like, oh. But I'm looking at this turbo fuel.
we don't need it. We don't need it.
You know how many more machines I can run using this?
Well, we're gonna
I
have nuclear soon. So
mean, we would have to completely redo the entire setup over there.
no, it's good. It's fine. We're not even using half the power we have right now. So
But then it'd go back to the whole experiment of how many can we run off of one oil node?
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
That's one of my favorite experiments to do going home is how many fuel generators can I run off of one pure oil node?
Haven't tried that one yet.
Right now the answer is 147.
42.
142, sorry.
Yeah.
With that recipe, that's going to triple. Actually, no, that's going to more than triple. That's because right now it outputs at 4.5.
Well,
No, we use 4.5.
It'll come
So
back
one
around.
blender would provide enough for 10, and all it needs is petroleum coke and sulfur. So I don't even need the compacted coal.
But you gotta make the petroleum coke, though.
Petroleum coke's easy to come by because it needs the heavy oil residue and fuel.
All I'm saying is we don't need it. There is one that we do need.
Harvest.
But the fuel.
It'll
we can-
come.
we
It'll
can-
come back around. It'll be in the rotation. It's like it is like a child, isn't it? Like it's like we could get it. We could get it another time. Another time.
But we could. But we could take it all the way up to like 350 fuel generators off of. God, that'd be insane. We'd break the server.
Probably. I mean, we're already going to be breaking or testing server limits with the freaking nuclear power. So I do plan on.
See, we won't need nuclear because you see.
Yeah, but I want to do nuclear though.
And I don't blame you, and I want to check it out, and I want to see it, and I want to make. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want all the things and the toys and the stuff.
Yep. Me too.
Because my last couple of times of trying to do nuclear, I love doing the math, I love doing the puzzle, but holy crap, figuring out the nuclear was that was a challenge.
Especially the very first time you do it. Oh, it melts your brain.
It does.
It's like you almost have to be a nuclear physicist to understand it right away.
Well, and the thing is that I'd already unlocked the particle enrichment, so I was actually doing double the math. So I was doing the math to get the regular uranium nuclear, and I was having a second nuclear factory that's going to be running off plutonium, and then have the nuclear waste run into itself because it was going to basically feed itself. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you get set up right, it'll run continuously with no waste.
Yeah. And that's what I was working on trying to do.
Yeah, man, it takes a while.
And it broke my brain.
Did me as well the first time. It's not until like the second or third time that you go through the process that you go, okay, I understand it now.
Well, and you said you don't even do the plutonium.
Not usually, no, but I have done it before. It just I did when I get to that point of the game, I'm usually kind of lazy. So just like
Right.
I just go find.
You put so much time into it by the time you get to that.
Yeah. It's like,
All right. So let's go survey. Over here, because I think what we're gonna do, he's gonna have to build a double rail over here.
Where are you at?
I'm going down to where the Caterium factory is, which is where he's got his heavy modulars at.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna need a double rail.
It is a door rail.
No, I mean quadruple.
Why?
Well, I mean not necessarily quadruple, but you're gonna have to make a spot where a second train station is gonna go.
Why is that?
Because you need space for all the materials that need to come in and all the stuff that's going to go out. Because you said over here there's no room to expand that. Oh yeah, there is no room. There is no room to expand that.
What, the stuff coming into the heavy modular frame factory?
Coming in and out. I'm looking at the train station. You got no room to build a 5-car station.
I wouldn't be. Oh, that there.
Yeah. So there's going to be a second. There's got to be a second train station over here.
Well, either that or you would have to. Yeah, that would be
Build
interesting.
somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd have to build another train station there. It'd probably have to end up going on top of that building. Hey, he already put the building there, which is fine. I could just use that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you could use this as a platform, absolutely. But even this, I don't even think this building's big enough for a 5-car.
5-car
Station.
is 12 foundations long by roughly 5 wide.
This is exactly 12 long.
Yeah,
So yeah.
just have to figure it out.
Not good, not good, not good. No.
All right, where? Well, and then I'm gonna run a line off the top of this thing. So I really don't want to build over there in the Titan Forest.
Build what?
The fused frame factory.
No, you were building in the White Desert.
No, because you suggested building it over here next to his modular frame factory.
Suggested building.
Building the fused modular frame factory over here next to his heavy modular frame factory.
Did I?
Yeah, that was your suggestion you gave me. We got plenty of coal over here.
Oh,
I could build on top of that.
I just because I can ship you the heavy modular frames wherever you build it. So
True, but
that would be much easier than trying to build in that specific spot, unless you want to build on top of that lake down there. And we figure out how to get something down that way.
yeah. That's why I was coming over surveying the area, trying to see if there was anywhere that I'd be remotely interested in building. Because I mean, right now, I'm literally looking at building a building that's going to contain one blender.
Mm-hmm. Well, for now, you're probably. Let's see, how many did I build?
But
I think
I was gonna have
two.
everything delivered to it.
Yeah, I think I had 2. Yeah, you'd be better off in the desert if you do that, because then there's so much space.
There is, but I mean, I don't even need that much space. That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if you want everything delivered to you, like I said, the train station's going to need to be quite large. So
Yeah.
And yeah, the heavy
Well,
modular frame factory. Yeah, putting another train station in there would be really hard to do.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
It's either that or you put it out in the desert canyon, maybe. There's some space down there in the desert canyon down at the bottom.
Oh, don't go doing all the blaggy stuff on me.
Yeah,
Not while I'm flying.
you gotta land.
I'll get teleported backwards like I did.
Yeah, that's just the server every now and again.
And it's funny because I've been playing Enshrouded. I see the blue mushrooms, and I'm going, "Oh, I don't want to go in there."
Yeah. What is in there?
Oh. Stuck in NE, Nebraska. Stuck in Nebraska. Welcome.
Who's stuck in Nebraska?
My new subscriber.
Oh, sweet. That does kind of suck, but I don't know.
All right, so we made this. What did we make this to make? What is this thing making? I remember building it, and it was a pain in the butt because of all the spiders.
Oh, that's mine. That's the copper ingot factory that's bringing over to the aluminum.
Okay.
It was planned to bring it but via train, but since the train arterial line wasn't set up yet, we just belted the copper over there for now.
I see.
Picking
Yeah.
up multiple bits of
Oh, that's a
personnel
real
in the
slug.
area. Proceed with harvest before
You
it's too late.
expect by now you just expect them all to be fake.
Yes.
Especially where people have built stuff. I've gotten used to that too. It's just like, oh yeah, just expect them to be fake until I get close enough to it and I go, oh, it's actually a real one.
Yeah, I hate that that's how it works because you wind up with those phantom slugs. You're going, ooh, look, a slug, and then you get close to it, and the slug just vanishes, and you're going, I did all that. Because some of it's, you're doing some interesting parkour work and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. That's why it's
Man,
always
there's
best to check with the item scanner.
The level of uranium nuggets
Mm-hmm.
on this particular map.
And I found out with my my newest game of Satisfactory that I'm doing, the nuggets in the desert, those ones are across every game, it seems.
Ah, okay.
Apparently, they just wanted to make that area much harder to navigate.
All right. So this was all set up properly. Oh, but we got. Wait a minute. Okay, it says it's constructing, it says it's making stuff, it's just invisible on the belt. Alright.
No, yeah. That's actually, you have an NVIDIA card? Oh, yeah, you do. That's
Yes.
in the problem with NVIDIA DLSS. With update 8.
So if I... Alright, coming over here. No, don't change it. I'm trying to find out what I'm needing. It wants 400 water per minute.
Gonna need another pump. She got 2 down there already.
Actually, all I need to do is upgrade the pipe.
Well, one pump does 300 fully overclocked.
Right. So that gives me plenty.
Oh, so you got 2 pumps then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's my shards? Shards. Where the heck are my shards? There they are. 1, 2, 3.
Shift
Crank
clicking.
that all the way up. Okay. Now. Ah. All right, let's go play with the nuclear.
You were so lucky that you found
Thankfully
this
enough, I
most
have
valuable artifact.
yeah. All right, I moved all that to Mark II. Mark II. Mark II. Mark II. And now I'm out of copper sheets. Now, that should work fine. Oh, no. No, I just screwed myself.
Oof.
It's supposed to 400 water per minute. This is ejecting 120 water per minute. All right. So 400. 400 minus 120, 280. 280 divided by 2, 140. So both of those water pumps only need to be doing 140, not 300. The machine's going to get itself backed up on the water if I
Valve.
don't take care of this. Well, because the valve is set there to go one direction. Will that? Well, you know what? We'll leave it. Let's find out if that valve actually does what we want it to.
Well, if you're up in the water, you might have to adjust the valve.
No, the valve doesn't have to be adjusted because the valve's coming off of the outflow off the other machine.
Right. But if you're putting more into the system before that valve, you might have to adjust its output, lower it down.
I can't do that because it's going to back up that machine.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
Right. Makes more sense. It's like, oh yeah, because the machine is actually, you can't go lower than what the machine's outputting, so.
Right. So that means that I do need to go adjust those water pumps.
Adjust something.
Turn them both down to 140. Ow. I hit the ground a little harder than I meant to.
Happens.
Alright, I'll take this back. I'll take that back. I mean, they did still have to be overclocked. So, there is that. Why am I running two pumps, I'm not really sure.
No idea.
And hopefully, even though I only let it run for a couple minutes like that, hopefully I didn't screw up the pipe network. I mean, there's a quick and easy way to fix that. I can flush the valve, the piping behind the valve. Let me do that just to be safe. So the big thing is check this machine.
Oop.
No, it's gonna get backed up. That needs 360 aluminum scrap per minute. This is making 480 solution per minute. It only needs 240 solution per minute, so we can actually run 2 machines off of that. And it's not even. I don't know. It is jacked up a little bit. Okay.
I strongly advise you
Hey,
to
bad boy,
harvest
what's
this
going on?
specimen.
And Stuck in Nebraska, thank you very much for the subscription. That gets us one closer to that 300. We're getting really close to having that party. All right, that's backing up too much. Flush. Full pipe network. Dead to Hall network.
It's lagging out.
What?
There we go.
I'll give it a moment.
Yeah. Because I deleted something and it didn't disappear, so I'm like,
Or at least it didn't take the slug off me.
Well, I'm hoping that by flushing the entire network, that'll get it to balance. Man, that means that, as close as we're getting to 300, that means I really got to get to work on the redeemables.
mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Because I mean, that's gonna be the big present to my subscribers and everybody that comes to watch me, is that the 300 subscriber party is gonna be unveiling the redeemables.
Heck yeah. There you go.
And they're all gonna cost 1,000 brews to spend.
That's you're gonna say.
Except for Frostbite, who is gonna cost him $1 million per purchase.
Yeah, that's you're gonna say something a little more ridiculous than 1,000 points. Oh yeah, it costs us 1 million points per thing. 2 million if you want the good one. It's go nuts.
We make some redeemables that are related to other streamers like Tundra and whatnot.
Yeah, mine's gonna cost 1 point. It's gonna be the worst thing.
No, yours is gonna come up. Tundra satisfaction guaranteed.
Gonna get an audio clip in there.
And Tundra's gonna be sitting going, "Oh, wait a minute." Actually, Tundra's clip should be. I don't know what kind of graphic I use, but it'll be him going, "I don't think that math's right." But yeah, I'm gonna try throwing in a war horn, getting a dragon's roar in there, of course, because you gotta have a dragon. Gotta have some kind of dragon thing.
Oh yeah, the most of it's got to be dragons. What are you talking about? That's the whole thing.
Or beers.
Yeah, and beer. Yeah, for year. That'll fit your things perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have one that'll really throw the Americans because it'll be Prost.
If I had to go to make stuff like that, I would want the because I always greet everyone with hello there, and that's from Star Wars. So I want the hello there one. So Hello there.
Yeah. And then I'll have another one that'll say, if you're gonna drink, drink, but avoid anything from Britain.
Oh, dear.
Well, I'm sorry. There's just not many alcohols that I have found from Britain that I find remotely, yeah. The Irish, they've got stuff. The Scots, they've got good stuff. But, Britain Prime, with all the thousands of years y'all lived there, you'd think y'all would have figured out how to make a decent alcohol. Or at least a decent beer. But no, they'd rather have tea. Sorry, I'm giving you a hard time going home.
Coffee drinker. No offense.
Oh. He's a you hear that, chat? He's a rebel.
Yeah. Love some good old dirty beans.
Now, coffee I'm all about.
Every morning.
Have you tried Death's Head coffee?
Not heard of it.
Oh, you gotta look that up. It is. It's you brew the coffee, but it's something you want to take in a shot glass.
It's one of them.
Not because it's alcoholic.
No.
Because of the amount of caffeine that is in it.
Yeah, it's like smoking a big old fat cigar. I'm sure, and you've never smoked before.
Definitely a wake-up call.
Something you want to, sit down for.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a real big coffee drinker.
I definitely am.
Yeah, but my coffee drinking days, I guess, are kind of a little behind me because the last few times I've done coffee, and I mean, like when I'm doing a Saturday stream, I'm doing a long stream, and I'll do coffee, and I drink like 3 cups of coffee, and man, I can feel my veins vibrating for the rest of the day. All right,
that's not with me. I drink somewhere to the tune of 6 to 8 per day.
All right, that is still backing up by a bit, so we've got to go turn down those water pumps just a little bit more.
But of course, I also drink the cheapo Walmart brands.
Well, at least you're not drinking Mixar coffee.
What's that?
I mean, if you were, I'd have to kick you off the server.
What's Mixar coffee? Does he have his own brand of coffee?
He likes to make instant coffee. Hold on, I'm fixing things here.
So I guess I haven't. I've heard that you make Mixar coffee.
Trying to balance the water here.
So I've heard about the Mixar coffee, but nobody's ever told me what it is. Actually,
God,
I thought he had his own brand of coffee.
Oh no, it is so disgusting. So he makes instant coffee. So he gets his hot water, and then takes his dissolvable grounds and stirs them in, and then he leaves it to sit until it gets to room temperature.
Okay. What is that?
And then drinks that.
What does that do? Other than you're drinking lukewarm coffee?
No. Room temperature is not even lukewarm.
Yeah, room temperature. Yeah, I don't know about room temperature coffee. I'm not all about that. It's got to be at least warm.
All right, let's flush the network again.
Now, I'm definitely not a sipper. I won't sit there and try to sip on coffee that burns my damn mouth.
Sure. No, I get that, but
Yeah, I ain't drinking no room temperature coffee, though.
oh no, Jack Daniel's whiskey. There we go. Well, Grant, I don't care for Jack Daniel's anymore. I mean, Jack Daniel's was great until the spring dried up, and then when the spring dried up, Jack Daniel's really lost a lot of quality. I don't know Frostbite. Oh, and then he adds coffee and he adds creamer and sugar to it after it's lukewarm.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Alrighty then. Nah, me, I have
So-
to go straight black. I can't be freaking. Last time I tried putting, somebody was like, "Oh yeah, put some creamer in your coffee; it'll taste better." It's like, okay, give it a try. And it's like, man, I feel like I want to fucking crash.
Right?
Yeah, it's like I have to have it straight. Otherwise, it's just, it's like, oh, I'm awake for a minute, and then now I feel like I want to sleep because of the sugar. You drink your coffee however you like, but not for me.
Okay, this is looking okay.
Every now and again, if I want to get rid of the bitterness, might add a little bit of milk or something. But
All right, I think that took care of it.
somebody's scanning for items.
Yep.
So little.
Just a little bit.
All right, that got the logistics on the aluminum scrap taken care of.
But no, I got a coffee maker. I put my coffee in it. It's
Hey,
like
that's what I get for coming over here and changing the recipe. You know,
redoing the whole system. That's how it goes.
yeah. For me, it's Mountain Dew. I start off my morning with a cold Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's the thing is I can't do that sugar stuff no more.
Oof. I have been very lucky in my 47 years of somehow miraculously having not gotten any kidney stones from the amount of Mountain Dew that I drink. All right, now let's see. We needed how many casings per minute?
I'll have to check with the fused modular frame to expand 250%. 187.5.
All right, so we need 2. We need 2 machines. One clocked at 250%. How many per minute you said?
187.2.
187.2. So we need to be able to do 37.5. So 37.5. Actually, you know what? I'd rather do it the smart way.
Oh, I thought you were
do this.
You're gonna do the
187.5 divided by 2 comes out to 93.75.
you didn't want to do the alternate.
Which alternate?
The alternate you just picked up
Oh,
for
yeah.
for aluminum casings. Yeah, the alternate you
Oh.
just picked up does 112.5. And you already got the copper over there, or the copper ingots going over there. So
I do. But that means I gotta make an assembler.
that's whatever we want to do. I was just thought I'd remind you that exists.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I appreciate that. And then we still need a train station that's going to come over here. And this place over here is going to be a bitch to get a train station.
I already have a plan. It's going to be a little bit. It's not going to be train station. Not going to be right on top of your factory. So it's going to be down the hill a bit.
All right, so I'm going to build up higher.
It's going to be, let's see. For looking at the map here, where you are, yeah, the train station is more than likely going to be somewhere around here. Because
Ping
building,
that. Ping,
yeah,
ping that again for me over
yeah,
there.
yeah, it's going to be down on the floor down there.
Okay.
Around, not exactly there, but it's going to be around that area. Because up where you're at, there's almost no land to work with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Probably right on top of that platform right there.
you can
Build
build
on
a,
top of that, and then give it stability by building some structural poles underneath it.
but yeah, I can't do the sugar thing no more. I ruined my chance.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was younger, and I was them big old Mountain Dew cubes you buy at Walmart. They have all them
Yeah.
cans in it.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yep.
drinking one of those cubes within 2 days.
Jeez.
Yeah, I went a little insane. That was during my college days.
I mean, I thought I drank a lot of Mountain Dew.
Yep, and it was exactly
And
Mountain Dew. And Mountain Dew is what, 46 grams of sugar per can?
yeah. But I mean, for me, I've got, I'll wait until the grocery store's got a decent sale on, but I'll get 4 of those 6-packs of the 16-ounce bottles,
Mm.
and 4 of those 6-packs will last me, like 2 weeks.
But yeah, that's just,
But then when I'm at work, I'm still drinking like somewhere between 3 to 4 Mountain Dews throughout the day.
I ruined my chance. So. And now I'm stuck with
So
not being able to have almost no sugar. So
yeah, I mean, and the cube had 24 in it,
yeah, I think so.
so I'd go through that in a week, not in a day. Oh my god. Now, granted, I mean, there was a point in time where I was drinking that much Mountain Dew, but well, like I said, I'm kind of lucked out in the fact that I got some good genetics.
But
Unfortunately, it means that I don't get sick very often. However,
unfortunately, that's fortunate.
however, when I get sick,
Yeah,
I get sick.
that's me. I don't get sick very often, but when I get a cold or the flu, and I actually get it, it's just...
Oh, that's so awesome! I didn't realize I built it that tall. So, chat, if y'all can see that out in the distance, and Thunder, you can probably see it if you look at the stream. Those little orange globes over there,
Yeah.
that's the nitrogen factory. Because there's 5 rows of those industrial fluid buffers stacked 5 high. So there's like 25 of them over there.
Yeah,
And
well,
each one holds 2,400. So, and that thing's completely full. So, 2,400 times 25. That means there's 60,000 nitrogen sitting over there ready to be picked up.
yep.
So he's going to have a train that's dedicated to nothing but nitrogen.
Well, half the trains are going to be probably dedicated to just about one thing unless they're delivering to a factory.
I just think it's cool that you can see it from here. I can see my house from here.
You probably could if you looked the right way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide on how I want to do this. Because I do want to take advantage of the new recipe, because the new recipe's it's the bomb.
Yep.
Oh, there's that giant ass spider again.
That'd come back.
The nuclear spider.
Oof.
Yeah, the one that likes to ride the one that likes to ride the conveyor back down here where I'm at.
That's funny.
Yeah,
just,
it'll swirl around, and then it'll wind up getting. I'll have a spot where the conveyor is just at that low enough point where it winds up crawling on it, and then it just rides the conveyor all the way down here, and then it goes, "Oh, there's a person."
I'm just imagining it, that giant spider just riding the conveyor belt down the hill. I'm going to get you.
You thought you could get away. Yeah, I did. Digger, what's going on?
Well, of course, if you couldn't tell, I have been drinking on my rum a little bit tonight.
I got you, Frostbite.
I'm having a little more fun than usual.
Yeah, I don't keep a lot of soda around. I do keep a bit of beer around, which is more expensive than a soda. I mean, it is and isn't. Not. I mean, when you really think about it, because 24 pack of beer of Yingling. That's my preferred flavor for just regular enjoyment. It runs around $18 for a 24 pack. So I mean that's less than a buck of beer.
Hmm.
All right, bad boy.
Yeah, for me, if I'm gonna drink, I go for the straight hard stuff. So.
And what I hate is that
Rum.
this rifle has no range on it whatsoever.
Which is
You know what?
strange, because it's a rifle.
Right? All right, now let's see. That's charcoal. The copper's coming from elsewhere. Where's the copper coming up from? Because I think we're bringing it up from under. Oh,
It went-
we are.
It went a really
That's-
crazy route, if I remember.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at how it's coming up into here. Because that's gonna have to go into an assembler. Oh. Chat's sitting to sit here just having me stare at pieces of the factory, not realizing that I'm doing all this math in my head, going, "All right, how's this gonna work?"
Yeah, gotta explain your process.
So that I can plan the build. I mean, because I can't just build and just slap stuff down. I mean, Gone Home might be able to. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm looking at a yellow slug and a purple slug and trying to figure out how to get to them.
Foundations.
Yeah, but small problem.
No
You don't have
concrete.
any- You don't have any concrete?
Exactly. So I'm doing parkour.
So, back at the hub, there's an entire train station full of concrete.
I noticed that. Unfortunately, I lied. What's that over there? Oh, slug. What's that over there? Another slug.
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
area you need jetpack and fuel. So
Oh, and just wait. He's gonna get his build all the way up to it. He's gonna walk up to it, and the slug's gonna disappear.
According to the beepy thing, it's there.
Oh, okay. Well, the beepy things tell you that it's there, then you should be good.
yeah, that one
that's
doesn't.
and that is how we're gonna refer to it from now on. We're gonna call it the beepy thing.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Just like we call the rifle the Rudy Tooty Aim and Shooty. So
I can make 3 jumps and a very tight walk. I should be able to get to it.
All right, gonna have to run new lines. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those storage boxes. Because the smart thing for me to do is gonna be to build foundation on top of this. That's gonna be the only way to do it.
No one's I don't know. No, I can hear you.
Where the heck's my chainsaw?
Don't need no chainsaw. Explosives. Blow it all up.
Eesh.
Okay, I got a tree that just doesn't want to disappear.
Oh, the red ones, they messed those up. So
Oh,
the little
okay.
red, yeah, the red plants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you can't get rid of them.
Oh.
I am.
Yeah, when they redid the Titan Forest and the grasslands, them red plants are all throughout all these areas, and you can't get rid of them. It's like, no.
All right. So, gonna have to build it up a little bit bigger. Thicker foundation just to cover it up. Got it.
Yep, that's the only way.
All right. So, I'm starting to get myself a plan here.
Hopefully they'll have that fixed eventually. It would be nice.
In 1.0.
Yeah, probably. Hmm.
What the heck is this thing doing? Up. Go up. Not. Okay.
You're in
fine,
soup
we'll do
mode.
this.
You need to be in vertical.
Yeah, but the Zoop can't do vertical.
Nope, you gotta switch to vertical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only certain blocks can zoop upwards in zoop mode. It's really weird. Another one of those little, teeny little, what the heck is going on here things. You know, just like the fact that you can put a wall hole for a pipe anywhere, but you can't do that for a belt. What the heck?
Oh, this is gonna look ridiculous. Because I'm gonna have to come back through here. Alright, well, we're just gonna build straight across. And Thunder can figure out how he's gonna run the train.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave this as an open air factory. I gotta give myself enough room.
Yeah. YOLO.
Those containers are really gonna be in the way.
After a purple. Go away. He's backtracking.
How many did we say we needed per minute?
187.2.
Alright, and I can build like 120 off of one. So we only need 2 assemblers. 3 assemblers. I'm gonna put 3 up here. 2 to make the casings. 1 to make the sheets. Goes around.
That's not a faker. I can get that away with it.
Assemblers. Oh crap. Really? I've got no rotors.
Oof. Well, hopefully you got screws and some tickets on you.
Yeah, no space in my inventory. Oh wait, I can make space in my inventory though. Cause I've got that slug.
There we go. So every now and again, the server goes.
Yep.
That looks like a feasible ledge.
Give me rotors.
No. No, 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 no.
Cause I'm lazy.
No.
It sounds like somebody's having a good time over there.
It is a physical ledge, you just won't let me have it.
Alright. This is gonna be a logistical nightmare.
I mean, what isn't in this game anymore?
Oh, and now I'm getting the oh getting a little dangerous.
Getting the shutters.
So man, I got the shakes. Production. I want I need 3 of these. I'm moving a little far down. So 1,
Won't have me off.
line up. 2,
Hello, purple.
3.
It's like the bonus purple. We're looking for a different purple.
Alright, so each of these
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread
this
chaos
is going to be
and
making
World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest
alclad
alien artifacts.
sheets. This is going to be making alclad casings. This is going to be making alclad casings. That needs 150 aluminum ingots per minute. This needs 150.
Harvest.
This needs 30. 75 ingots per minute. So 150. Oh my god.
Ow.
Can I actually pull that off of that line? Okay, so your copper factory is what's the copper factory I was looking at earlier. That's what's supplying the copper over here, right?
Yep.
I would.
All right. Then I don't even need to bother doing the math because I already know you are producing more than enough for all 3 of these machines.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember what it was, but it was quite a lot.
Well, gonna need it because at the moment, without even cranking these things up, I need 160 copper per minute. And I need 330 aluminum ingots a minute.
Freak me.
All right. That's making 120 per minute. We're gonna have to crank that up.
Okay, I'll put it out. Oh, scheiße.
225 aluminum scrap per minute. Sloppy. Oh. Wait, this is just aluminum scrap. Wait, isn't there a... What was the other recipe for the aluminum scrap? Oh, I don't have the other recipe for the aluminum scrap. Crap. Oh, this is...
Yeah. Only got the standard.
Okay.
What do you want to see?
225 per minute. So if I max this thing out, it's 360 per minute. This uses 225 per minute. Oh shit, it's backed up. The water's still backing up. That's 900 per minute. Means it's gonna make 300 water per minute. 900 scrap per minute, 300 water. Oh, this is a fine-tuning nightmare.
Hmm.
Because then it also needs the silica. And we're gonna need a lot more silica.
Come from this. Well, can we do?
This is making which one of these is making the silica? This one is. Oh no, it's not making silica anymore. Shit! That's the problem with this. I've got no silica. I've got to get silica brought here.
Okay. It's actually easy enough to do. I've almost got the network set up for that.
Yeah, life's been a bit chaotic lately, Digger. Yeah, mine too. And as of today, I caught wind of some interesting news at work. Which, if anybody else heard this news, they go, "Well, that sucks." However, for me, I'm going, "Hell yeah, that's awesome." And it has to do with my job. So, and I'm, I don't want to put the cart before the horse or anything, but I took on that other position basically as a favor to the company to try to help and take care of things. Well, the customer loved the work that I did so much with the DCs. They want me back focused on the DCs. And I'm sitting going, hell yeah, that's my bread and butter. And guess what? All of our numbers are in the green. and take all this office BS that I'm having to deal with and take it off of my plate so that it's not my problem anymore, which means it will cut my stress level in half, which is going to make it where, well, it's going to make it where I'm going to actually be able to stream more often. I'm going to actually be able to enjoy the streaming. Not that I don't enjoy the streaming, but right now when I'm streaming, you know, up until, you know, 'cause I start streaming at like 6:30 my time, I'm still at work until, well, I'm still at work for another 15 minutes. And my day started 16 hours ago. It'll let me run regular hours. It'll help me have a better work-life balance. I'm not going to be so stressed out from work. And for me, because taking on the new position, even though it had an assload more responsibility, the company made it a lateral move for me financially. So it's not like I'm going to lose any pay. So go back to doing what I was doing, have a bit more relaxed work life, which gives me a more relaxed home life. And after having done this for the last 4 or 5 months, I'm sitting here going, this can't happen soon enough. Let's go. Make it happen.
Mm-hmm. That's one of them.
Now, the unfortunate part is that whoever they're going to put in my current interim role is going to wind up being my quote-unquote boss. And what the company's going to wind up having to do is informing them that, no, you're not his boss. Good night, baby. You sleep well.
It's going to be one of them.
Yeah. They're going to go, you have enough problems to deal with. You go deal with your problems. He's fine where he's at. Leave him alone. So my only concern is how long is it going to take them to find somebody to fill that position that's actually going to do a good job at it. Because, you know, every time they hire somebody that burns out on it, then I'm going to wind up having to step in and deal with the BS again.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, I'm going to be considering going, all right, if y'all want to keep on keeping me as this backup RSM person, I'm going to need a little more green. You're going to need to pay me to make me care. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but with the way they've been screwing all my employees and everything, yeah. I'm going to be in the same boat as the rest of them going, no, you're going to throw all this extra responsibility on me. You're going to freaking pay me for it.
Yeah, you should get paid for doing the job of two people.
Yeah. Or at least give me a decent review so that I can get my entire bonus. Because I mean, when they did my review, I only got half my bonus because they changed up how they did the bonus. So, you know, and my bonus is part of my yearly income because they pulled a little shifty thing on me on that one. But okay, enough of that. Enough talking about work. We're here to play a game. Granted, it's right now talking about work's less complicated than trying to figure out this damn aluminum factory.
That's always fun.
Aluminum slush. I literally mine down to 40 and left it.
Yeah, I gotta have. I'm breaking everything, Tundra.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to make this work, it's requiring so much additional math, and yeah, I am gonna need. I'm gonna need a train depot here ASAP. However,
That's coming.
I was thinking about this. You don't need to build over where you're talking about for the train depot. Look at my stream and look right over there. I've got a entire foundation platform sitting there, unused, that you could build your train on.
Right, but getting the rail up there.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, we'll see when I get over there.
I mean, yes, Frostbite. The thing is that, you know, I got people. I'm not gonna name any states or anything
Yeah.
because I'm, from
Can't
the
name
south.
can't name names either.
No, not name names. I'm not even gonna bother name of the state.
Yeah.
But I grew up in very red states. It's a very blue state, and it was actually a culture shock for me because the difference in the work ethic. The difference in the work ethic between the two areas was, it couldn't be more different. I mean, when I have somebody tell me, well, if you can arrange for me to have a raise, then I do my job right. What? No, that is not how this works. Don't tell me to my face that you're gonna keep doing a shitty job until you get paid more to do the job that you're already not doing. The job that you got hired for and that you signed the contract and agreed to.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're oh, that was so bizarre. Oh, and then of course they got my southern reaction, which was no words, just turned and looked directly at them with the dad glare, with a raised eyebrow.
Yeah, staring daggers.
of the whole thing, going, did you really just say what I think you said to me?
Must be dreaming. There ain't no way you just.
And I mean, and of course that person immediately went, oh, forget I said that. Yeah.
Forget.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're gonna say something like that to me, and you're gonna think I want to forget. Oh. Let's see. All right. So we need silica getting delivered.
Yep.
So it's going to be an import-export train.
Well, this is exactly how the last one worked out. It's like, I need this here right now. It's like, working on it, boss. Getting there.
Well, because
2 seconds.
I
2
don't
seconds.
want to. I don't want to build any farther with this until I know where we got stuff coming in from. Because I got to redesign this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And I need a train station to dump these 2 containers into. Oh, I get that, Frostbite. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Yeah, Digger. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's awesome. That for me, the awesome part of it isn't so much of losing the stress or anything, but the awesome part is that how do I phrase this? That the customer loved the work that I was doing already in the position that I was in. That they are now pressuring my company to fill the role that I'm currently in, so that I can go back to doing the job I was doing, because they're afraid to lose me from that position.
Must
They
be
want me in
doing.
that position because I'm doing such a great job with it.
But,
Supposedly, I mean that's what they're telling me to my face.
Like you must be
And I
doing an
work
amazing job.
but the thing is, I work in corporate, so you know I know how this works. That they could be, the snakes in the grass are real in this place. However, I also know the people that are screaming the loudest that they want me back doing what I was doing, and yeah, they're not snakes in the grass. They're being absolutely honest and going, we need him back focused over here, because that's what they're upset about, is the fact that because I took this on, my focus has become severely divided, and I've been putting a lot more focus over in this other area because the area that I was over is running just fine. Unfortunately, because my attention's been divided like that, the employees and everything else going on in those locations is starting to suffer. I mean, the numbers are still good, but the morale is not. So, I mean, that's not good. Oh, I absolutely will. Well, and when I get to throw out the fact that I'm the only thing keeping the North American contract alive, I think that's a position of strength, don't you? All right, so we've got those set, but in order to redo this, we're gonna need 2 more of those making the aluminum. No, one more. We need 1 more of those making the aluminum solution. But then we gotta freaking balance the water, and balancing the water. I mean, I'd almost rather be working on nuclear, because this aluminum thing, trying to balance the water, is a nightmare. So, Rachel, I don't know if you noticed, but we are getting awfully close to that 300 subscriber mark, which means we're going to have the Talisman party, where I'll have a bunch of friends come and join me, and we'll do a Saturday game of Talisman, which will be probably a 12-hour stream.
As you're getting up there with your enshrouded streams, 12 hours.
Oh,
So,
actually, my Enshroud stream cut off. My Enshroud stream was actually 14 and a half hours on Saturday.
damn.
And then I had another 10 hours on Sunday, or 10 and a half hours on Sunday. So just on Saturday and Sunday, I put 25 hours into Enshrouded. And then last night, we put another 6 hours into it. So over the span of 3 days, I put 31-ish hours into it.
So you're really enjoying it, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Matter of fact, prior to going to Satisfactory Day, I logged back in to go and do a couple of minor modifications to my house because I had some build ideas that I wanted to do.
Yeah, the type of build ideas that if you don't do it right now, you'll forget it.
Oh, stuck in Nebraska, that's actually a brilliant idea. I didn't think about doing that. And Tunder's going to love me for throwing out that suggestion. Hey, so you know that oil refinery that we got over on the other side of the map?
No,
The one making the fuel and everything?
I already seen it. I'll go over there and balance the factory of that.
I figure you're going to screw that.
Like that network's already gonna be set up for it by the time them damn things get over there.
Right.
The system's already gonna be backed up with water. You'd have to build a whole new factory.
Tunder's like some of my employees. I can't believe how lazy he is. He still doesn't have the train here yet. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Incoming lag.
He's probably on a coffee break.
I've been in a coffee break since last Saturday.
He's probably drinking that McSire coffee.
Oh, hell no. Nope. That is the strangest thing I've ever heard. That frickin'. What the hell you doing? You might as well go. You might as well not even drink coffee.
Rust and Escape from Tarkov. Those are two games that I have not picked up yet.
Rust, hell no. Sorry, but hell no.
Talisman. Talisman is actually a board game. It's more of a game to get together, hang out, drink a few drinks, and just have a good time. There's a lot of additions to it. Talisman, I actually have the real board game here at my house, but I have the digital one on my system. And I've donated it to all the people that I want to have come join me. But depending on what gameplay you choose on, what end game you choose on, changes everything. But basically, the long and short of it is you want to make it to the middle of the map. You still have your original Talisman board game? Dude, that is awesome. But I mean, the end goal is fantasy themed. You pick a character you're gonna play, and your goal is to make it to the middle of the map before anybody else does. That's really, really dumbed down, but that's the general gist of the goal. Now, getting to the middle of the map, that's a bit more challenging. How am I going to run all this up here? I'm basically shutting down the aluminum factory right now.
Well, I mean, we weren't exactly using it anyway.
Well, no, but I mean, we need the sheets for the belts we're doing.
Well, got a whole container full right now.
Yeah. Well, and soon we'll have a train car full.
Getting there. How many times can I say getting there before you get fed up?
No, because see, I hear that on a daily basis with other people. I'm going, where are you at with this?
I'm almost there. I'm getting in now.
5 more minutes. I'll have it done.
I'm working on it now. Going, yeah. I know I know the truth of it, but I can't call him out on it because that's unethical.
How?
No, because I get to go. Yeah, you're working on it now because I brought it up.
Yeah.
Yes, Digger. I have all the expansion boards, and I have all the expansion decks. Well, I should rephrase that. I have all the expansion boards in real life, but the expansion decks I have only on digital. And then I'm looking forward to now that my children are getting old enough to be able to sit down and play some Talisman with them because I have the Disney Talisman. So I think it's something they would enjoy. However, trying to play a board game like that with a 4-year-old is probably not going to work out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, oh crud. Sun's just gone down and we're not in the best of places.
And Gone Home's just on an exploration route.
He's having his own game over there. Having a good old time.
No wonder the game keeps lagging out. He's exploring the entire freaking map.
Well, now that you got all the tools to do so, you might as well, right?
True.
Let's see what I've got. 7 yellow, 7 blue, 4 pink. 4 purple.
Wow.
They're just going for it.
I think I can see another purple just off to my right.
Oh, a pirate themed. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Digger. Like that. I bet that was a lot of fun. Especially since you have the pirate as a playable character and ninjas. You got the pirates and the ninjas. That way you can have the true battle between the pirates and the ninjas. Figure out which one's better.
Yeah, everybody wants that battle.
Yes, and the kaiju. Yes. We will not be doing the kaiju for the kaiju. No, the kaiju are no. Until the players that are joining me have got themselves some experience with Talisman, throwing the kaiju on the board is just a no.
Was it one of them things that too hard or difficulty spike?
Oh, it's a huge difficulty spike. Yeah, I know. Val's got just absolutely obliterated by him. And he's the one that wanted the kaiju. Alright, so...
That's the best when you have an awesome idea and you go to play out the idea and it just turns out horribly. This goes horribly wrong.
150 ingots per minute. Because this whole area is unchanged.
That's something next week.
Alright, we can make 150 ingots per minute there. So we have to have 2 smelters. And it needs 450 aluminum scrap a minute. This is making 900 per minute. But it's producing so much water. I mean, 300 per minute. Wait, 300 per minute. That's making 480 per minute. 300 per minute. Wait a minute. Can we actually make that work? I want 600 per minute. This is making Oh, it's not. It's not making enough. Wait a minute. 600. It wants 500 water per minute. This producing 300 per minute. $300 per minute. That's making 900 per minute on scrap. $500 per minute. It's 300 per minute. So that means. Really? That can't be right. We're going to take this. We can do it with one machine. $200 per minute.
Nope. More like,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yep.
Whoa. Vanishing slugs. At least I picked it up. That's nice.
Give me that back.
Piece of tan. Piece of tan. Sure, there's one purple over there.
Okay, so this wants 500 water a minute. Pipeline can handle that. This is producing 300 per minute. I just set that thing to 200 per minute. Does this work? Oh, that's the problem right there. This. Okay. All right, it's maxed out.
Something there. Something there. Oh,
Oh, that's how to do this. All right, then change this to 200. Oh, come on. So if I set that valve limit there, that valve limit there, these pipes are connecting. Then in theory, it shouldn't get backed up. And we've got this dumping into the sink, so that'll let us be able to verify that this is Why is it pausing? It wants 600 solution a minute. It's producing 600 a minute. Ah. That was the problem. Didn't have a big enough pipe between the two machines. Still getting backed up on water. Okay, so let's take this valve. Oh, come on, let me type in there. Damn it. Do it like that. These are our valves to control the flow. What's the belt speed on these?
780.
Oh, that's a problem. We do have another belt
Nope. Mark
that's
5 is
above
the
this, right?
nope. Mark 5 is the highest.
Shit.
Hopefully they'll have Mark 6 when 1.0 comes out.
Well, the only reason I was asked is because right now, with this one machine, I'm producing 900 aluminum scrap.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. And you got it on the Mark 4 belt. Need some aluminum sheets. Oh, you got some.
Yeah, no, they're already maxed out.
You got it on a Mark 4 belt, though, as
Oh,
well.
those Mark IVs? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Mark 5 is the highest, and it only does 780, fortunately.
Still. I gotta do something.
That's another one of them instances where it's just like, hey, Coffee Stain, what are you going to do about these numbers that can go over the highest belt speed? And they keep saying, oh, we got a plan for it, but it'll be in 1.0. It's like, okay.
Well, we'll find out this year then.
Yeah, because they, a lot of people, every stream that they do, people keep asking about the Mark III miners fully overclocked at 1200. What are they going to do
Right.
about that? And they keep saying, oh, we got a plan for it, but you won't know until 1.0, so. Like, all right. So it's like I can only see it going one of two ways. Either A, they put a second output port on it because it looks like it could fit another one just based off the shape.
Alright, that's running rapid fire.
Or two,
And
they
because
do a Mark 6.
Because I have that maxed out at its 300, let's go ahead and upgrade all this to Mark 2. Just play it safe. I mean, the valves should still take care of it, but the Mark II pipes will guarantee that things flow how we need it to.
Oh yeah. Once I unlock Mark 2, I'd never build Mark 1 again. I don't care. I'll figure out a way. It's got to be Mark 2.
I use the Mark 1s for math.
But yeah, you like running things exact, so
I do.
you don't like to overwhelm the system. Which is fine. That is a way to play. So.
Because with the aluminum, you can't overwhelm the system. If you do overwhelm it, then all your machines back up.
Well, I've built Mark II on aluminum factories before, and yeah, you can't overwhelm the water if you got a system loop.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. I've got a system loop, and that's why I'm using the valves right now to get that little extra bit of water going.
So I use Mark II, but then I use valves stuff to notch them down.
But yeah, I mean, I just finished disconnecting one of the water pumps completely. I'm just running with one water pump.
That's the coolest thing about Satisfactory, I think, though. It's like it gives you a goal, but there's so many ways to go about it.
Oh, there is.
There's hundreds of play styles in this game. So it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad for chat because a lot of the late streams, we're at episode 19 of this build of Satisfactory, and a lot of the stream is them hearing us just chat and talk, and I'm just standing there not doing anything.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not standing there not doing anything. I'm standing there going, how's this math going to work?
Yeah. I guess that's where doing videos instead of streams on Satisfactory is a little bit better because you can cut out a lot of that monotony.
Yeah, you can do a lot of editing to you can show your highlights, show your big pieces, and then you can put an audio track on top of it. Talking as you're going through it.
Me, I just you get an hour video, and I recorded probably around 4 hours with the stuff. Like that factory took me 4 hours to build, and you only got to see a fourth of it.
But then there's also the fact that you spend 2 hours editing the video. There's a lot of work that goes into doing your content the way you do, and I think it's awesome because I mean it's a lot of work.
If I could get that freaking video editor I want, my videos would be a heck of a lot cooler. They'd be rookie videos, but.
Well, I mean, there's banks. Just go get a loan.
Go get a loan for $150 piece of software.
Let me know what your wife says.
I don't think a bank is gonna give me a loan for $150.
No, but the thing is, you want to get that loan for $1,000 so you can get all the equipment to go along with it to really get into video editing.
Yeah, but I'd probably need to be making money off of it first in order to do stuff like that. Yeah, that way I could actually pay off the loan.
But honestly, I really like the content you put out. It's very informative and it's enjoyable to listen to. I mean, hell, I'll put on your videos when I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I've actually had quite a few people tell me that. And I was just like, I'm cool with it. However you want to absorb the content, that's fine. There's content creators out there that have millions of subs, and I put them on when I go to bed. So
Tundra, the David Attenborough, Tundra, the David Attenborough of Satisfactory.
uh, but yeah, if I could edit the videos the way I want to, I definitely enjoy them a lot more.
No, I mean a lot of times I wind up putting on what I actually typically put on when I'm getting ready to go to sleep. There's another YouTube channel that I really enjoy, and if any of y'all are history buffs, y'all might like this. It's called History March, and I just love their content, and because I play a lot of tabletop and fantasy games and whatnot, they have a completely separate channel now called Wizards and Warriors. That they do the same thing as a documentary, but they do a documentary with a fantasy world of how the battles worked and everything. And it's really cool.
I bet that's hard information to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Doing history on something that isn't
Yeah.
real world stuff.
They go into the lore and everything. It's they did their deep dive on stuff, and so it's really, really good. They do Lord of the Rings, they do Warhammer, they do Dragon Age. Can't think of any others that they're doing right now. Because Wizards and Warriors are doing fantasy. But the real world stuff, their entire thing on the Punic Wars is really interesting to see the tactics that Hannibal used. That man was just absolutely merciless. But he won wars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to have the insanity of going, I'm going to take elephants and cross the Alps. You're going to do what? Now, there's another group that I really like as well called Oversimplified, and their version of watching the Punic Wars also gives you really good information. It doesn't give you so much of the battle layout on how the tactics actually worked. It gives you more of what we imagine people were thinking at the time. But they're fun to watch. I really enjoy them. But yeah, History March, if you really want to be able to delve in and do a deep dive on tactics and that kind of stuff, History March is absolutely the way to go. Are we really still backing up on water? What the hell? We are. How? I did the math. We're outputting 300 per minute. We need 500 per minute. I've got that set to 300 per minute. That way it should dump from that system.
I was going to say, did you account for the pipes not being exactly 600?
Yeah, I actually did a little less. All right, let's try dumping this down at 155. All right, let's flush the system.
Yeah, that is one of some of them about them loop systems. Sometimes you just got to play with the input number just a little bit, wherever the valves are.
Yeah.
You just got to mess with it until it works. Same thing I did with my battery factory. I did the math and put the exact number in that I needed, and it ended up overflowing the system. So it's just like, okay, well, I'll just keep putting a little less until the until the system works.
Yeah, well, I mean, and right now I'm saying, okay, if I start choking on water, that's fine. But I gotta wait and see. And so, Chad, I mean, y'all get to see the package it and sink it. Yeah, I get that, but I like the puzzle of the math of trying to make it actually work. You know, without having to package and sink it.
Yeah, because then we got to bring either plastic or canisters over.
Yeah, but if I can you know make the system actually work. Melted Cheetah, what's going on, buddy? And all it is adjusting this one valve.
Then heck, when this is all over, you could be like, you could say, "Hey, look, I did it.
Yeah.
I made it work."
Well, I mean, so stuck in Nebraska. You know what? Let me let me take a train ride
To the
down
what?
to our other fluid. Oh, hey, look, there's a train there.
There's a what there? What? Train? Yeah, if you got the materials to put down a train.
No. This means that I can go. I can move really, really slow and use a hover pack.
It'd be better off sliding.
Yeah.
You can slide up the hill because it's 1 meter.
But no, I want to go all the way to the other side of the map and show off what we built over the last 3 sessions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Because that took some careful calculation on fluids and whatnot.
Well, then you got a new sub. You got to show off all your bounty.
Well, and it may be that they've already seen it. And maybe they sub because they like my, you know, how many fuel generators can I run off of one oil node?
You should make that his own video. Just, maybe I will.
You should.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I already gave you permission to make videos off of my server. So
What I'd probably end up doing is I'd end up doing it with the pack utility mod. Like I do my not tutorials. It makes making the video easier when you don't have to worry about power and material cost, and you can just make what you want and show off how it works.
Okay, I just want to go west. I am. Oh, my fingers are just in all the wrong spots on the keyboard. Now I'm being extra risky. That better still be there. I don't have any space in my inventory. But that yellow slug's actually there. Yeah. I'm getting attacked by bugs. I'll come back for that. West.
You would have ended up there if you followed the train right around.
Right. You know, possibly. but we'd want to run with a small buffer. But the question is, which side would we want to put it on?
Well, a buffer and a feedback loop, if you're overdoing, you're going to overdo it anyway.
Right.
Even with the buffer is more of a, if you're not doing enough, you have time to fix it, I guess. Maybe.
Well, like, over where I'm heading to, the buffers there are just to ensure continuous operation. That
Yeah.
way, if we have a train wreck that, stops our compacted coal or anything, we got a little bit of reserve sitting there just in case.
Yep. And the compact coal just in case as well.
Yep.
There are freaking 10 train sections full of compacted coal to go through. If anything goes wrong. But of course, the server's continuously running, so
Right.
it'll be a while before somebody notices something wrong like that.
Well, and I'm only logging into it once a week, so
Yeah. Well, now you got another person on here that'll be logging in and making sure everything's working.
well, right now he's just out there looking for slugs and hard drives.
I mean,
A whole lot of slugs.
you want slugs, you gotta better come to me, baby.
Yeah, so Gone Home's a little lethargic. He's very sluggish.
Ah! That come in. It almost killed me.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, the sound
So,
of it.
but Gone Nebraska, I had this idea for power.
That's a good name you have for him.
Or stuck in Nebraska.
Gone to
I had-
Nebraska. Like it.
I had this idea for power. And it's just one of those things I like to do. Well, thank goodness I still have some fuel.
Yeah.
But it's the how many.
What?
Oh,
Hello. Good morning.
Okie dokie.
it's the whole. How many can I run off of this network? What can I do with one node? What's the max? Where does it max out at? And funny enough, right after having built all this, we got one of the recipes I was looking for that actually would triple this particular build. And of course, both myself and Tundra went, yeah, how about no? Because we spent probably upwards of 10 to 12 hours building this.
Yeah, if you count all the collection, the materials, and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Well, I mean, and luckily enough for me, I had, whoa.
Just had a crazy idea I may run by you later.
All right. Yeah.
Again. I'm trying to land. I've had to land 3 times.
You know what it is? It's because I'm doing a cross country trek.
Yep, you're loading it in new areas.
Well, I'm almost to the oil islands, which means we're out. It's funny enough, we didn't get anywhere with the aluminum that we wanted to, and we got plans.
It's usually how my Dyson Sphere program episodes go. I'm like, I got this big plan, I get in, and then I gotta solve a whole bunch of problems that have nothing to do with what I had originally planned to do. So it's just like, well, guess we're doing this today.
But it just means that, because it's late enough in the evening, that me having run all the way over here, we're pretty much going to wrap up the stream back where we started it.
Went full circle.
All right, so there's my small fuel generation factory there on the right-hand side with lots of reservoirs that are all full. But then you get past our little battery bank here. This is Duracell corner. We'll get over here. And what you're looking at here is 142 fuel generators, all running off of one oil node. And then if I really want to go crazy with it, we could use another pure oil node, and we could triple this. That's a lot of power. And granted, this is a huge build. This took so much to make happen. And then over here, all those machines you see that are colored over there, all those still need their output set up to go to the train once the train's set up over here, because those are set up to be making the polyester fabric, rubber, and plastic. Because we had just enough extra to run those few little refineries there. And so this factory is set up to be no waste. Once those are set up, there'll be nothing going into the sink. Right now we've got the sink set up specifically so that this will keep running. But once we start outputting from there, we'll still have the sink set up because, storage eventually fills up. But all that stuff will have its little split that's all going to fill into the sink.
Yeah, that mall is crazy.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, that's the best part about it is the fact that we won't have to worry about running a bunch of weird belts over here to sink it. It'll all get synced up there at the mall.
Yep. Yeah, and whether it's in the form that it's currently in or in another form, it'll get sunk eventually.
In order to make this, it required 20 refineries to make the heavy oil, and then 22 refineries with compacted coal to make turbo fuel. And then you had to do your liquid network just right, which is why this one actually has a valve on it. Because this little group of 8 had to be separate because we're producing more fuel than what the pipeline can handle. And yeah, you can look here. You can see. Okay, this thing shows it's only got like 18.9 turbo fuel in it. You can hold 2,400. Well, soon enough, it's going to start backing up because we have a secondary that is almost full. And this is feeding the entire pipeline network that's going through all these machines. But that's also producing 21,000 megawatts of power. So, I'm still rather proud of that build of this turbo fuel power generation. Between myself and Tundra, we made one heck of a build over here. I feel. And it took some logistics. I mean, we had everything set up exactly how we thought that it should be. The math all lined up. But apparently the math didn't line up. We had to make some weird adjustments to get it to all run properly.
Well, the game's math doesn't line up.
Exactly. The game's math isn't. The game's math is not the same as real math.
Yep. The way it conducts Mark II pipes is not exactly 600, so.
Yeah.
Even though it says it's 600.
So I'm hoping we're going to get some Mark III pipes come 1.0. So we stop dealing with the Mark II issue. Now, granted, then we're probably going to wind up with Mark III issues. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, what materials are we going to need to make Mark III pipes with?
Quantum chips. Superposition oscillators.
Well, and I find it interesting because they've got the superposition oscillators and stuff.
Yeah, they've had that stuff in there since update 5.
So it's been an idea. And you know, there's the mods out there that have the whole liquid teleportation and that kind of stuff. I'm very interested to see where they're going to go with the 1.0 and what all kinds of new stuff we're going to have, because I know that when they come up with 1.0, it's going to be, especially when people like me and Tundra that have been playing this game for years, there's going to be so much new stuff that it's going to be almost like a brand new game for both of us. I mean, we're going to have our basics, so we'll be able to blow through those first couple of phases without any issue. I think.
Unless they change it. Unless they
decide
to redo.
That's what I said, I think.
Well, I mean, they did say it was going to be the biggest update ever, so.
Oh, I bet. It's going to be massive.
Yeah.
It's going to take me 3 days to download it.
If it actually took me that at my internet speed, that would be probably 4 satisfactory sizes.
Right.
4 or 5.
Right. And then you're left going, okay, can my computer still run this?
Yeah. Yeah, that is the one thing I am worried about, though, about 1.0. Are they still considering going to solid state only?
I don't think well, they might.
Because I know they've been talking about it, and they're just like, the way the game is heading, they're like, solid state's almost going to be a must. So we don't know.
I can see that. I mean, I've got it loaded on my solid state, and you and I have already discussed that. You've seen the difference in my loading time versus your loading time.
Well, my loading time is as bad as it is because of the hard drive. The hard drive's age.
Right.
Yeah.
You're running with a 5400 RPM, and
No,
I'm
it's
running with a solid state.
It's
72.
72.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 72, but for some reason, even though it says it's 6 gigabyte transfer rate, my software tells me that it's only doing 3, so there's got to be something wrong with it.
Actually, the choke on that's going to be your motherboard.
No, I've got both in the same slot of 6 gigabyte.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both hooked up to the SATA Express 6 gigabyte.
Then chances are you got some bad sectors on your hard drive,
And they test fine.
so it's having to skip the bad sectors.
No, it tests fine. It says 0.
Oh, okay.
That's what's weird. Is it for the longest time it worked fine, and then all of a sudden one day my game started loading 5 times slower. Once the game's loaded, it works perfectly fine, but it's getting to that point.
For those of you that have been watching my channel, y'all saw how we had some issues with Core Keeper, and then we switched over to a dedicated server, and all of us had horrible ping. Don't know what in the world's going on with that.
That's funny that change over to a dedicated server and it does exactly the same as what it was just doing. At least for me.
Well, actually, it did worse.
Well, that was the experience for me. Every time you were lagging at 5 FPS, yeah. I was doing that freaking 300, 400 millisecond ping.
Tomorrow night, chat. In case y'all are wondering, because I don't have anything actually scheduled, because I don't know what time I'm gonna get home from work. That's why I don't have anything scheduled. I got bukus of meetings to deal with.
I was gonna say Core Keeper's been your Wednesday thing recently, but
Core Keeper has been my Wednesday thing, but this week I'm gonna take advantage of Next Fest, and we're gonna do a couple of demos.
Dang.
And Tundra, I shot you a couple of DMs on the demos I was looking at checking out. Both of them are factory games.
Yeah. The reason I don't really have any interest in it is because I don't know, just how the game kind of looked. It's like I'd have to see more because I'm just like, it's another top down. It's like I already got a few of them.
Yeah, well, and I haven't finished looking through the Next Fest game catalog because there's thousands of games in there.
Oh yeah.
I'd actually hoped that Foundry was going to throw in another demo for Next Fest, but they didn't. So I have no idea what I'm going to be playing tomorrow, guys. Really have no idea. But I am going to wrap tonight's stream early. I know normally I run till about 11:30, but that's been a bad habit of mine. I tend to wind up running a little later than I should. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Yeah, Shapes 2 looked interesting. And there's a few others that looked interesting. But my goal is there's a lot of popular ones that are coming out off of Next Fest that are getting played by a lot of streamers. And I'm going to try picking up a couple that aren't getting streamed as much. As long as there's something that actually interests me. I would hate to stream and go, well, that was 30 minutes of suck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what I pick out to do tomorrow. But from here, I am going ahead and call it a night. So chat, y'all have a wonderful night. Tundra, gone home. Thank you so much for joining me. If y'all hang out for just a minute, I will be right back in Discord.
I will be right back as well then. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it as well. It's been fun, but the rail is... we've done a lot of work, and I still got way more work to do as well, because I got to do all the supports and stuff for this. I just wanted to get the rail at least somewhat close, and stuff like that. I got a couple bridges to build and some more supports to put in. And the reason I'm leaving this flat, in case you're wondering, is because I do plan on putting a intersection in here. I think. We'll see. This intersection might cut over to that waterfall and then do a spiral down to the lands down there. Or if I guess if I don't have it, then I'll just have it as a bottom of the hill type of deal. So we'll see what happens. Either that, or I could put something here, or whatever, whatever it might be. But yeah, that's something I'll have to see. I got to put an intersection in here on this hill, which we have done before. If you remember, season 4, we did our copper collection over here. One time. This is going to be one continuous hill, by the way. It's going to be a continuous hill kind of curve at 1 meter slope. I was just getting the 1 meter slope up here and then figuring out the angle and stuff like that, which I'll do later. But yeah, I don't know what we'll be doing next time. Probably more rail. I got so much rail to do because I got to pull a rail to here and then over to here, and then I'm going to pull a rail down probably here and around and get into the grassland area, and then we're going to come up this slope here because I know that's a slope. That's a canyon right there. We'll probably come up the slope, go up this way, and then we'll go by... there's a factory over here somewhere. We'll probably go by that, and then we'll come back down here, and then we're going to go along and follow this coastline and end up over at the power station, which we'll probably do nuclear over here again like we did last time, so that should be fun. But yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'll continue the rail through, and we'll see what happens. But I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory with Drunken Dragon Gaming and Gone Home as well. Link to Dragon's channel will be down in the description below, should you wish to check him out. I'll make sure to put it down there as well. I don't think this video will go... It'll be like the last one. It won't go into a playlist or anything. I'll just throw it out there. But anyway... So that's going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.